Hey there, everybody. Dr. Chris Lorraine here at Iowa HBOT. I want to introduce you to one of our favorite patients, Signe, who has been here for hyperbaric therapy for a couple of different reasons. She has a history of traumatic brain injuries, concussions, both from her collegiate athlete days, and then also a couple of others in her adult life, which started to significantly impact her ability to work and to live and engage with her family. And then most recently, she's engaged with hyperbaric for pre-surgery and post-surgery healing as it relates to her recent hysterectomy. So I just wanted to introduce you a little bit. She's going to tell a bit of her story, and we'll jump back and forth.
When I first came in to experience the hyperbaric chamber, I was looking for relief from concussions. I had had multiple concussions in a row and had been an athlete previously and received concussions that way. So I was very familiar to that process. But when I came in, I had received a bunch of therapies, physical therapy, speech therapy, all the therapies that you can name. But I'd never tried this. And someone suggested it to me. And I could tell from the first visit that it was going to be something that would be awesome for my recovery. And I did just over 20 sessions for my concussions. Every time I went in, it was just like this little cocoon of healing for me. It was just what I needed for, my brain healing and my body healing, and the oxygen that was going through there was it was the medicine that nobody else could prescribe. 6 weeks ago, I had a total hysterectomy. There were some bumps in the road, and it just made sense. And I asked Dr. Lorraine, and he said, yes, of course, let's get you in the HBOT. That makes total sense. So I got in there. I did another 10 sessions for my surgery recovery, and I have been fully cleared to do everything that I need to do for work, and I start work on Monday. So it's been amazing for me. If you're having, concussions, or you've had a surgery, or one of the many things that hyperbaric can help you with, don't wait. That's my advice. I would say don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. This thing right here was the best part of my recovery, and I don't know where I would be without it.
I love that. So you did your 20 sessions for your concussion.
Yes.
Maybe a year ago?
About a year, yeah.
About a year ago. So then most recently she's come back for 10 sessions pre and post surgery.
Yes.
After a hysterectomy. But what's beautiful about that, even though you were coming for your hysterectomy, it was still benefiting your brain again.
Yes.
So in a way, you got another 10 sessions for your brain.
Yes. And I felt that.
It results to your
I could tell that. I mean, like when you're in the chamber, aside from being super comfortable, the hard-sided chamber is super comfortable. There's just I can feel it working. I mean, I can tell from when I get in there the difference from when I step out in one session. I think probably the staff here might agree with that. That definitely I'm always looking a little bit happier when I come out of there. Because I can tell the difference that it's made in my body in just one session.
I love that. And so, okay, here you are now, post 30 sessions, really.
Yeah.
And if you were to say, what was the final thing that helped you say, yes, I'm going to do that? Like, what made you finally say, I'm going to take that leap?
There was so many things that were being tried. For different therapies, like I was saying, physical therapy, speech therapy, every doctor I went to, including my neurologist, take a pill for this, take a pill for that. Here's a supplement that will help you with this, and nothing, I didn't want to do that. That was not helping me heal. That was kind of putting a Band-Aid on the problem, and once I heard about the benefits of this, and I knew that this was going to create healing within my body, and it would heal the inflammation and help my brain clear that out, I knew instantly that was what I needed. And I could tell within one session.
What's beautiful about this tool is it's cellular level healing. We're talking about changing the way the body regenerates tissue, increases circulating stem cells, drives creation.
There's no pill for that. There's no pill, there's no supplement, there's no doctor's appointment, there's no, therapy, I guess I would say that they were trying to give me for all these things. And at the time of my concussions, I was not even able to work. I was on FMLA. I had to take a 12-week leave from my job. I wasn't able to work, function, anything. And there was nothing they prescribed to me worked like this.
Okay, Signe, thanks for sharing this, your experience. You shared in the past a little bit about your stutter response after you started this treatment. So dig into that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. After the concussions, I had a stutter and I had a really hard time retrieving my thoughts cognitively and being able to have a conversation. I think you may even remember when I first came in, I had a really hard time answering a question. Like someone would ask me a question, my response was super slow. I had a stutter, and that's what I was in the speech therapy for. And my neurologist had prescribed that or asked me to do that for the stutter. And within probably, I would say the first 4 to 5 sessions of being in the hard-sided chamber, I was able to be dismissed from speech therapy, which was amazing. My speech therapist said, she'd never seen someone progress that fast. I was doing the exercises at home too, which helped, but the speech therapist that I was seeing was just amazed at my cognitive process, my ability to answer questions. And the stutter had just almost vanished. It was still there a little bit, like if I would get flustered. But even Mary had noticed that, like, when I would step out and we would conversate, she was like, wow, where's your stutter? Did it go away? Like it was just, it was just amazing to see that progress.
And I think how beautiful that concept is if we add this along with all of the other therapies, then you really expedite your recovery.
Absolutely. I recovered much faster than I was expected to because I had 2 concussions in a row that year. Plus the history of them, they did not expect me to recover within like the first 3 to 6 months. And by month, I think I went back to work after like 14 weeks or so, 12 to 14 weeks. I was already back at work. So it was before the 3-month mark, and they had told me it would be 3 to 6.
Yeah.
So I was able to get back to work, function, be with my family again, and just, you don't know what it feels like really to not be able to conversate with someone until you can't. And it gave me that back. It gave me that ability to sit and conversate with someone and not stutter and not, cognitively struggle with just even
it's true.
speech.
You are different now than when you first came in.
Yeah.
You're a different human.
Yeah.
Maybe you're back to your old self.
Yeah, I was going to say, it made me feel back to my old self. And it was, I would say I was pretty broken when I came in here that first time. And, I'm sure you remember trying to have a conversation, or if you asked me a question, I just kind of would stand there and I'm not sure how to answer. But the oxygen that and the sessions I've done just have healed that part of my brain. And it's just the medicine that I needed.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.